Not wanting to do anything.
But it's tripping the breaker inside.
Yeah.
Okay. This has only been going on for a couple days?
I haven't turned it on since it started messing up and things like that, so I don't know what it's doing now. But I mean, unless you want me to turn it on and try to flip it and
No,
turn it on real
not
quick
yet.
or whatever. And
not yet.
Okay.
But you said somebody's been here before?
Yeah, we had a buddy come out. I can call him real quick and see what he had to say.
You don't have to. Because no matter what he tells me, I'm going to try to refigure it out anyway.
Of course, yes, sir. Of course, yeah. Backstory on this or whatever is like when the original owner was here or whatever, I guess he was getting his camper out the backyard and he kind of ripped it out and then kind of replaced this or whatever, and then since it's been rented, they've just kind of like put band-aids on it basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so good luck.
No, it's fine. It's fine. When it was tripping the breaker, did it do it instantly or did it run for a little bit and then trip?
It instantly cut off. It instantly tripped.
Okay. And you put it in AC mode and it tripped?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me grab a knee pad, and you don't have to touch the thermostat yet.
Okay.
I will just try to see if there's anything noticeable I can find.
Yes, sir.
And then I'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Do you need her number to call or anything? So we can do like a walkie-talkie thing or like...
No.
Okay, cool. Well, my name's Amanda, by the way, and if you need anything, you just knock on the carport door.
Carport door?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
I will do that.
All right, thank you. And you're Austin? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Austin. Nice to meet you, Austin. Thank you.
Let's see. We got us a 2.5 ton heat pump. I'm guessing the whips and stuff go through the wall and come back out into the unit. But that's in the on position down there. That's in the on position down there. So we still got power right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the disconnects out. It's not fusible. Cool. I wonder if the compressor's shorted to ground. That's the first thing I'm gonna check. Missed a couple screws. I don't feel any oil. Let me see what she's sitting at. Let's go ahead and pop this boy on. I don't hear anything coming out of there. No broken ports. Let's off rip see if we've got any. I know I got some sandpaper in here somewhere. I guess not. I must have used it all. Well, that sucks. But let's just try it anyway. Plenty of places of clean copper on here. May not be freshly clean, but it's not super dirty. Oh, that was easy. That was terribly easy. All right, let's also see if we've got any refrigerant in the system. Man, that is crazy. 72.6 psi. This is a R410A system. Yep, 128 ounces. She's definitely low. I guess the best thing to do now would be to see if I can find the leak. I don't remember where the evaporator coil is on this unit. I think I have to go through the other side. With this being a heat pump, the blower motor should be located right here by the heat strips. And then your electrical panel's up there. Yeah, pretty sure the evap coil is on the other side. So right now, pardon me guys, my allergies are killing me. I got the heated diode DR58 warming up. Got some big blue bubbles here. I'm not gonna add nitrogen to this right now. I'm just gonna see if the leak detector can pick up anything at all. I'm gonna end up taking, I'll just do that now. Take this off, could be the core right here. I'm gonna take the cap off the high side as well. See if that's where the leak is. But it's very unfortunate that this compressor has just kicked the bucket in the beginning of spring, but hopefully we can get one quick. This is a Goodman, so I'll be able to go to Johnstone and probably get one of these within a couple days. Probably not, this isn't gonna get, none of this is gonna get approved before the weekend, so let's just see if we can come up with anything. High sensitivity. Alright, now I'm gonna, even though it could be picking up residual vapor right here because I just pulled the probe off and it did spurt a little bit, so it could be reading residual there, so I'm gonna check other places and then come back to that to see if that's still a leak. Why that's just like right on the ground. I'm not seeing any obvious oil spots anywhere either. Anywhere where the cap tubes could be rubbing apart at? No. Not leaking in there. Oh. Yeah. Thought we had something. All right, let's see if it's these dang core pieces. That core on the high side does seem broken because it's not, the depressor isn't sitting straight out, it's kind of off to the side. And I'm not seeing any leaks on the back end. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, guess I'm taking that evap panel off. So, y'all aren't going to believe where I found the leak, but I just want to show you the condition of the evap coil real quick. It's not here. Before I show you guys, I want you to think about where it could be. And let me know in the comments if you guys have ever found a leak in this spot before. Because this is a first for me, and I just checked it out the blue wondering if this is a spot where it could have been. So, this up. And see if I can show you guys. Oh man, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Oh, the camera's not liking me right now. Well, when I pull this apart, let's see if I can pull it out the way a little bit, and then go ahead and bring the camera in here. You guys see that spot right there? We got a rub out. Ah, get the bubbles.
We're about to come out of the driveway here in just a minute.
Okay. You guys can see the bubbles, right? Oh. I had the leak detector going off right there crazily. So once I saw the copper there, I just sprayed the bubbles and I could feel it. It's hard to show it on camera because I don't have a long enough PVC pipe to hold up the unit while I do it. But we found the leak and we found where the bad compressor is. We found that there is a bad compressor. So, let me go ahead and try to put this all back together, and then I'm gonna go inside and just cut everything on. I'm gonna leave the compressor unplugged, and we're just gonna make sure that at least the condenser fan motor cuts on, just to verify that yes, we did find out what was making the breaker trip. Could you go ahead and cut the AC on for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
I talked to my husband, and the other guy said, I know it's irrelevant or whatever, but he mentioned something about having to get a new condenser is what his diagnosis, I guess, was.
A whole new condenser?
That's what he said, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll see what you say.
That's fine. That's fine. I've got my ideas of what it is.
Just flip it on, and then do you want me to turn the thermostat on too, or?
Yeah, you flip all the breakers back on.
Yes, sir.
And then cut the thermostat to cool, drop it as low as the thermostat will go.
Okay.
A whole new condenser is crazy. Maybe the dude meant to say compressor. I don't know, but let's see if that condenser fan motor cuts on. I don't know when the last time somebody tried to service this thing, but I know y'all see how terrible that doghouse is. Duck cover, doghouse, whatever you want to call it in your area. But oh my lord. Yeah, I didn't have the camera rolling when I first found it. I first checked out the evaporator coil with the leak detector.
I did it.
You did it? All right. It's going to take it a second. It's in a delay. I checked out where the cap tubes go. It's an aluminum, aluminum style coil. There's no copper fins on it, or like elbows or whatever. And I even checked where the copper turns to aluminum on the on the suction line, and I just kind of followed it back up, wondering if the grommet piece, the rubber grommet that separates the area from the condenser to the evaporator coil, I wondered if that had, you know, rubbed off and it was just rubbing against metal. So I put the leak detector from this entry point in, and it just started going crazy. And let me see if I can get my flashlight out of my pocket. Take you guys off my little neck piece. I saw a bunch of oil right there, and I was like, there's no way there's a leak up there in that corner. But it sure enough is. I mean, the copper was literally just like smushed against each other. There was no space to it. So when we go ahead and repair this, I'm gonna probably run Armaflex right at the joint where I brace it back up at, and then make sure everything is spaced out way better so that way it doesn't happen again. But yep, didn't even need to pull the nitrogen tank out. Just had to use the leak detector and just, you know, have a little patience. If it was at 0, I would have grabbed the nitrogen tank though, and put a little bit of, or at least blasted it up a bunch to try to see if I could hear the leak, and then add in a little bit of 410A vapor just to see if it would pick up on the leak detector. But she hasn't said the breaker tripped back yet, so I do believe we're just sitting here waiting for the delay. Yeah, blower motor's not even running either. I could speed this up. I could speed this up. Let me put this back on the necklace. I could just take, if I could get this screw off. Jesus, at an angle. If I push on the contactor, if something is still shorted to ground or shorted entirely on the high voltage side, it'll trip. If not, everything should run fine. Dude, no way. There's something else wrong with this thing? Oh, let's see what we got here. I don't have any voltage. What happened? That's in the on position. The other breaker is in the on position. Let's see if I can. What happened to the camera? This is weird. Thought I would have figured that. Four volts. 4 volts. Oh wait, hold on. Where's ground? 110 or 120? 120, but 0. Huh. And I'm gonna assume, yeah, 0 there. 120. Oh, 120. So we have, this is crazy. Oh. So not only do we have a ground, now I'm gonna take this panel back off and just triple check again that to the copper, that the compressor is getting continuity to the copper, which is ground. But now I don't even have, I guess even originally there's not even a full 240 coming out of that breaker. It's just sending it 120 on each leg to ground, but it's not going across the legs. It's not making 240. That's crazy. There's my meter. All right, so up here, I hope it's in frame. Going to continuity. Touch the probes. No, okay, hold on. There we go. Now, we clean off some copper. We'll go right here, on top of the discharge line. It's clean now, it's fresh. All right, from I'm stupid. Common. Run. 15.2 ohms from run to ground. From common to ground, 0.6. Start 1.9. Yeah. Triple whammy. Leak, bad breaker, and bad compressor. Crazy. I found out why it's tripping.
Okay.
But I think it's tripped so many times now that it's just broken the breaker.
Okay.
Pretty much I have some power going out there,
yes,
not all the power.
Okay.
But I found out what was making it trip because I unplugged something from the unit.
Yeah.
Your breaker's no longer tripping.
Okay.
As well, I know you said somebody said that it was like low on refrigerant, or they think there's a leak in it. There is. I did find out where the leak is.
Okay.
I pretty much just have to relay all this information to property management. The unfortunate thing is you don't have heat or AC now.
Okay.
I was gonna try to make sure you could at least have heat.
Yeah.
But because the breaker's not sending all the power to the unit, you don't have anything.
That's fine right now. We're used to camping and things like that too. So I'm totally my children are fully equipped for the environment. So it's fine. We have we hooked up a window unit for AC and things like that too. And all the kids, we've been just sleeping in the living room and things like that too. So it's no worries about that. So what's next? Just relaying all the information to
I'll relay information to property management. They'll probably get with us Friday afternoon, if not Friday morning.
Okay.
And as long as everything's available at the local supplier, we'll be able to get you going probably by Tuesday.
Okay, because we're going out of town Thursday for about a week, and so
that's fine.
Yes, sir.
As long as they do the electrical work, like replacing that breaker, we can have everything up and going for you guys before, like, without you being here, because the unit is entirely outside.
Yes, sir.
We can power it off from outside.
Okay, cool.
So we can do all the work even if you're not here, and we don't have to come in the house.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. All right, and even if so, I could leave a key or whatever else, and you know, whatever if need be. Okay, so it sounds good. All right, so I'll wait for their phone call.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Austin.
No problem.
I appreciate you.
Anytime.
Have a great day.
You as well. Have a good time on your trip.
Thank you.
All right, so we got that service call taken care of, and now I'm riding out with the boss man, trying to check on some other projects. Let's go check this out.
The comment said that the range was installed, because that's the last thing we got to do.
What's up, sir?
What's going on, buddy? You doing all right today?
Yes, sir.
That's good. That's good.
We did everything fresh here?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. You know I gotta show it for YouTube purposes. Just, oh, 2 systems? Oh, snap. What we got here? Little 3.5 ton. I don't know why that's there so long, but it is what it is. I don't necessarily like that positioning, but it still can work. They hung everything pretty dang well. What y'all think about this ductwork? One of the rare times I get to show y'all some of our install work. We got this beautiful OSHA approved platform. Nice little walkway. Oh, and they labeled it. Oh, snap. Furnace number 2. 2 ton? Nope, 3 ton on this one. I have critiques, but I'm not angry. Where does this run go? Oh, just down there. This is beautiful. All this space. I wonder what that's for. Not bad, not bad, not bad. There's some good stuff.
I'm gonna go try to knock north of this out today at the point.
Well, I've got 2 service calls in MoDOT, so I was like, hey, let me go ahead and do those first things so I can meet you and get you paid.
What you doing?
Man,
Y'all look like that baby lion.
Did you talk to Brandon?
Brandon?
hey there, pups. Little man, you just, hey, little man. What's up, little man? Oh, all right, cool. You ain't messing with me? It's all right, bro. It's all right. He ain't messing with me today.
Oh, he ain't messing with
He ain't messing with me today.
Now he knows you.
That's it, guys, for today. Nothing else came in. Jacob handled some other calls, but let me know in the comments what you guys think about our ductwork, how the boys did. Like I said, I have my own critiques just about the drain line itself, but I mean, yeah, the boss man was okay with it. He liked it. He gave it the green light. So I would have preferred a vent after the P-trap, but it is what it is. Other than that, we did make sure I've already got the compressor, the info for that compressor saved at the local supplier, and that estimate has already been sent off to the customer or to the property management, so that way they can figure out what they want to do. Let me know how you guys would have diagnosed that. If you guys think I went about it the wrong way, should I have started with already power on and go from there? I typically just, whenever I know that the breaker's tripping, like we're giving those notes ahead of time, first thing I'm doing is taking apart that compressor plug and just testing stuff to ground. It's just like one of the most common things that trips breakers. So if I can just easily pick that up as the diagnosis and move on, I'm cool with it. But other than that, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.